So welcome guys, and welcome back to BLT Sandwich, our second episode in this series. Last week, we're really happy that you joined us. We've got some really good feedback, some good feedback, some not so good feedback, and the feedback our wives and Raza's missus gave us as well. But guys, we're here today. Don't worry, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But listen, before we actually proceed with anything, okay, I want to tell you about a very, very special somebody. His name is Sajjad Moshin. Now, we're going to put a picture up of Sajjad on screen at the moment, right? Now, every time, if anyone sees this guy, okay, I want you to go and give him a hug. Make sure you give him a hug, yeah? And when I say okay, I mean a big, big hug. Look at that face. Look at those twinkly eyes.
Hashtag hug Sajjad.
Hug Sajjad. I love it. This guy absolutely hates being hugged, and people in the streets, when you see him, hug him. Now I've got Sajjad at the moment. Okay,
he's off shot, but he's not happy.
I've got Sajjad at the moment. I've got Sajjad at the moment in the control room. Okay, he's pointing at me, yeah, doing this, right? But when you see him do this, hug you, Sajjad. Thank you so much for producing BLT. We love you. Make sure you hug him. What do you think, guys? Do you think that's a fair point to do?
I think it's a fair thing to do. Yes.
It is, isn't it?
If you can take a picture while you're doing it, even better.
That's perfect.
Yes, okay. Here he is.
There's Sajjad there in the control room right now. Hey, Saj. Okay, this is even better, okay? You see Sajjad anywhere, in mosque, in the streets, okay, in public, in the toilets, or even in the swimming room. Take a selfie, yeah, with him, okay? Make sure you take a selfie and send it to us, okay, at SafeerTV through Facebook or the emails. Yeah, all the addresses will be given, yeah? Saj, we're only doing this because we love you, man. You are the best, bro. But I gotta say, I mean, he wasn't expecting that at all, was he?
His reaction. He deserves it, though.
He does deserve it. He does. I mean,
the pain he's put us through to get this show on air.
I know. I mean, especially telling you to comb your hair all the time, that's just...
I don't get away with that one. That was quite easy. It's him that's got the problem.
And absolutely.
Don't do anything.
But guys, today we have an absolutely amazing show packed for you. Hopefully, inshallah, it's going to be better than... And I've got to tell you that Raza's Rampage is hilarious. I mean, it really had me in stitches,
looking forward to that.
Again, I was risking my life for the viewers, so hopefully they enjoy.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
I mean, when you see the Franks, you know what I'm talking about. I literally risk life and limb.
Which you do every day.
We're going to...
Totally.
Next week is the in-house challenge, so...
Yeah, next week we do have the in-house challenge, okay? So guys, if you have any in-house challenges or challenges that you want Raza to do live on TV, email us, call us now. We're also taking live calls. The number is 0203 515 1234. We also have a number in for America as well as for Kenya as well. And for Kenya, that's purely in your honor, yeah, for your Kenya.
America as well. I was there recently, so I know, I've got family there.
You're more Kenyan than American, though, aren't you?
Actually, neither.
Oh, neither.
No, I'm Scottish.
No,
oh,
Scottish.
damn! No, we voted no.
We said we're going to talk about Scotland, boys. What's happening? Freedom. But anyways, yeah. Going back to the show.
Don't do that again.
But please.
Never do that again.
I thought that was actually
better than his singing. Come on, his singing was horrible.
No, come on. Okay, just for
you left a voice memo on WhatsApp.
3 memos.
3 memos.
There's actually 4, but
they're quite disturbing.
Well, I thought it was
very
quite
disturbing.
Nice. It was to help you boys through your day, to help you out.
It stopped my day. It stopped my day.
Collapsed.
Literally, it fell apart.
Fantastic.
After that, you went deaf. That's right. Let's carry on.
Anyway, moving forward from the show, enough MJ bashing. Time for the weird news. So, basically the weird news today, okay, we've obviously last week we spoke about Peppa Pig, but today, I actually came across, some of the weirdest news ever. Now, do you guys, whenever you've been driving, have you ever been in a situation where the car coming opposite you, alright, has had their full beams on?
Yeah.
Annoying is that?
And you flash back and they don't do anything
about it. They don't do
it.
nothing about it. You think, oh my God, what a donut, right? But the police in China, in the southern city of Shenzhen, have actually come up with an amazing way to stop this happening. Any driver that's caught, okay, with the headlights on full beam, actually make them sit in front of the police van with the full beams on. You can see it on screen at this moment in time, you know. So they sit there on a stool in front of the police van.
Is that
okay?
blinding? Like, isn't
It
that
is.
harmful
Yeah,
for
totally.
your eyes?
No, what? At the end of the day, they shouldn't be driving with the full beams on in the first place.
Well, I
You know?
remember the story. So if you look at some of the comments, some of the comments you get back is, well, what happens if they get in a car after doing that? They're going to drive even worse than they did.
Revenge, payback.
Well,
I do it.
at the
I
end of
put
the
fog
day,
lights on, full beams, put everything. I put on the
But that's
hazard
just
lights,
you.
everything. I'm driving on
Yeah,
the
but that's 'cause you're
motorway.
blind.
Yeah,
and
no.
can't drive, don't have a license.
Oh, I have a license. I have a car. Don't try it.
I like it.
He
But
likes to say he's a license because he's on TV. 'cause he knows-
Absolutely. Mr. Policeman, he does have a license, he is fully insured, and he does have road tax. Come contact me afterwards for his address, yeah? All right. But I think it's a very, very good thing. Just look at his face right now, bitch.
What are they going to do next in China?
I know, but to be fair though, I think this is a wonderful punishment, yeah, for those stupid drivers like that, you know? Because at the end of the day, you know, no one should have to be blinded like that. You know, I think it's amazing. Make them sit there for minutes staring at the headlights.
Blind
you know?
them.
Blind them, yeah? Teach
So
them
how
a
much,
lesson.
how much taxpayers' money is that costing in running the police car for that one?
Well, let's be honest, it's China, so it probably wouldn't cost a lot, you know. But to be honest with you, they're also charging them a fine of £30 as well, so I suppose that goes towards it.
All right, that's not too
you
bad
know.
then.
So, what news do you have for us today?
I had a
Nazir?
really interesting one. So, do you remember those times you go and get on a plane and you're sitting there and you're waiting and you're waiting? The pilot comes on and says, "Ladies, yes, you've heard this. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're still waiting for a couple of passengers. We're not hearing their luggage." Now, put that story in the context of a second world country that we all know quite well, where favouritism is and people can just make a phone call and go, "I'm running late. I'm very important."
And just to make it clear, we're not talking about my house, are we?
No, we're not talking about your house.
Now it's my country.
I'm running late. Hold the plane for me. So, there you go. So this guy, Rahman Malik, ex-minister in Pakistan, turns up late for his flight.
Actually, of him.
It is, isn't it? 2
can't
hours late for his flight. What do the passengers do? They're sitting there waiting. Eventually, they find out why they were waiting, because they've been told it's a technical problem. It's a technical problem. There's no technical problem. One of the air hostesses let it slip. The passenger that he turned up with a and guess what they did? Threw him off the plane. Did not let him on. He was deplaned by the passengers. Forget the staff and the airline. They were waiting for him.
It only happens in Pakistan.
Only in Pakistan.
Only in Pakistan.
So
Zindabad.
it's just amazing that for once, people power won above corruption.
That's
And
absolutely fantastic.
People just turn around and went, enough,
I think
off.
I saw the video clip as well, you know. If anyone gets a chance, do go and watch the video clip here, YouTube it, right? Okay, it's absolutely amazing. And the way that they on him was crazy.
But comments were, we've had enough of this now. And he literally turned up, I think it was almost 2 hours late for
Yes,
his
but do
flight.
you believe him? I mean, if that was me, I'd be swinging for him, honestly. I would grab him, throw him
Sit
myself.
still for more than 30.
It's amazing we got.
I'm doing quite well right
Yeah,
now.
we
Let's
made-
not jinx it, please.
But isn't this the same guy, okay, that couldn't recite Qul Huwallahu Ahad properly?
Really?
Yeah, this is the same guy that basically, when they were having one of the meetings, he was asked to recite surah. You know, when we recite
Yes.
surahs to begin. He couldn't even recite that as well. And
So, this is the story. If you're ever on a BA flight at Heathrow waiting to turn up, and they don't tell you why you're late, and the passengers turn up late, you know what to do. Throw them off.
I love it. That's awesome. That's absolutely amazing.
Well, I mean, you guys, you found quite some interesting, weird news, but I don't think you guys can beat mine.
Go on then.
Okay,
Tell us.
what do you do now? For example, your car's being loaded onto a tow truck, okay?
Yeah.
You can see it being loaded. What do you do? MG, what would you do?
I'd go run to the traffic warden, try bribing them, being the Pakistani that I am.
How far is it being loaded?
It's on the actual tow truck. I mean, there's the ramp to take it up is being removed. They're about to drive off. What do you do?
Look for my Oyster card.
Well,
Mr. Sharif
that's
guy.
one thing
tell
to
us.
do. One
I'm
guy,
very sure.
actually, what he did, he jumped on top of the tow truck. He jumped in his car, started and reversed right off.
No.
Watch the video.
But did he do that while the clamps were on?
Watch the video.
Let's watch the video.
Let's watch the video.
Şimaladı. Okay. Later zor okutan. Zaten zor okutan. Always
I can't believe this is actually happening. No.
Şimaladı.
And then he has a cheek to reverse and park it.
No way.
Yeah, he parks it.
It's hilarious.
I mean, that's something I would do, but I know for a fact if I did that, my suspensions would just
But you couldn't
give
normally
in.
do that because they clamp it to,
Yeah.
they physically lock it to the back of the
What
trailer.
car was that, by the way?
Astra.
It was an Astra.
Yeah, right. If it was an Astro, I'd do it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But man, that's crazy though. You know what, Raza? Hands down, you won this round here. Absolutely fantastic.
done.
1-0 Raza.
Moving on with the show. What time is it now?
It's time for the football.
So now football, and I'm going to hand it over to my esteemed friends and brothers, Raza and Nazir. Start us off, Raza.
So, as we all know, the Champions League has finally kicked off.
Champions League.
I don't expect United fans to understand. I mean, obviously, you're not in Champions
Yeah,
League,
I
so
think it's one of those weird ones for them.
it's the ones that I think top 4 only play in from England. So
Yeah.
I don't think United
No, the
finished top
fifth one,
4.
didn't the fifth one get in, but then you get to play that other tournament, the not so important one?
The UEFA one,
Yeah.
but that didn't involve United either.
Yeah, but you know, it's true, they weren't there either.
It didn't involve Newcastle either. So that's it. Don't get excited.
Yeah, but you know what? At least we didn't have hopes. We know we're going to be about middle of the table most of the time. We'll be happy to get
Middle of
into
the table. At the moment, you're sitting at the bottom with the fact that you're going to lose the manager.
It's only been like only 3 games have been played.
Might
4
not-
games.
might not be a bad
let's
thing.
let it go.
Hey, that's just my view.
So yeah, let's start with the news. So let's start with the first game of the tournament. So obviously Arsenal kicked off against Dortmund away. Well, it was Dortmund versus Wiltshire really, because Arsenal did not turn up, in my opinion. But literally, it was Dortmund attack. Arsenal watch. Arteta slip, Wiltshire run, Sanchez slip, Dortmund attack.
Yeah, but
And
you know
2
what
goals.
it's like? Arsenal have traditionally never had a very good attacking side for scoring goals. They've always been very good defensively. Apart from that day.
Nazir, what
Nazir,
games are you watching?
what
What
football
planet
do
are
you
you
watch?
on?
Arsenal defensively were shambles.
They
No,
could.
normally they're very good defensively. Attacking wise, they're normally a shambles.
I would love to see the game that you're talking about because I've never seen a game like that ever.
Me as an
before.
Arsenal fan, I know our weakness is our defence. So if you're saying our defence is our strongest point, then you, my friend, do not watch football.
A little bit.
Well, this is what we can expect from a Newcastle fan. Let's be honest.
I
right?
mean, yeah,
do you know what I
exactly.
mean? Yeah.
But I
This is-
mean,
this is the City. Oh, we're getting to City in a minute.
will Arsenal qualify? I think so.
They always have, though, haven't they?
It's Dortmund, Anderlecht, Galatasaray, and Arsenal. I mean, I see Arsenal beat Anderlecht comfortably. I see Arsenal giving Galatasaray a run for the money.
Yeah.
I see
No, I
Arsenal
see
beat.
Galatasaray giving you a run for your money.
No, I see Arsenal beating them because they had Didier Drogba last year, and obviously this year he's no longer there with Chelsea.
True.
So I don't see much of a problem for Arsenal with Walker coming back and with obviously with Walker coming back really.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
bit more speed in the wings.
What? Just
Yes. he's very fast. He's very fast. Let's forget them. Did you watch the Liverpool game the same night?
no, I didn't.
That was amazing. What a game.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, look,
What
I
was the
saw,
score?
The score was 2-1.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Listen, come on, man. Basically, what I liked is that it was pretty much end to end, yeah, and you could really see the hunger that Liverpool had. Do you know what I mean? Sterling, I thought, done pretty all right as well. Do you know what I
about
mean?
hunger as well.
But
Do you blame him?
yeah, I
can
mean,
see
my
that.
tongue was rumbling, but you know, we all go for a chicken cottage afterwards.
I mean, then
you know?
again, Liverpool, I mean, they've come back in the Champions League after how long? 4 years, I think, 5 years out. I'm
Longer
not
than
too,
that.
don't quote me on that. They come after a long time. So obviously they were quite
10
excited
years.
and ready to
Yeah,
go. So, but to be honest, they did almost not win. They almost drew with little
Yeah.
regrets because of the late penalty Gerrard got. So if Gerrard
Yeah.
didn't get a penalty,
Yeah,
he wouldn't
absolutely.
have obviously
But
won.
to be fair, though, I think Gerrard, though, yeah, I mean, I was
legend,
impressed.
isn't
He's a legend, yeah. He's a proper
He's
legend.
Mr. Liverpool.
But I still think, yeah, that
They-
you know
you
what,
reckon they're gonna bury him
his
in the
time's
pitch?
coming to an end.
Yeah, they're going to bury him on the pitch, aren't they?
Yeah,
He's going
pretty
to
much.
His own
In the centre circle.
No, but that was a good game. That
No,
was a good
but
game.
I see in that group, obviously, I see Liverpool and Real going through. Real Madrid as the top spot and Liverpool second.
Well, Basel on the goal difference is just going to suffer now, aren't they?
I mean, yeah,
That's the
I don't think Basel are the team. They were a couple of years. That Shaqiri and they had other strikers. I forgot the names now, but they were a decent team. But I mean, yeah, I expect Liverpool and Real to go through.
Okay.
If they don't, I'll be surprised.
Who's next on the list?
The next one's really good, isn't it?
Next
Okay.
one is Chelsea.
Chelsea. Oh, thank God for that.
Chelsea actually drew 1-1 with Schalke.
Yep.
That was a surprise considering the Fabregas and Costa link up. I expect to be at least 3-4 goals there for
Yeah.
Chelsea. But obviously they didn't do as well as they expected. That was evident on Marino's face once Schalke scored. He looked like he's about to cry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that group's interesting. So what do you think about Sporting Lisbon in that particular group?
I mean, Chelsea always get the groups that are similar to UEFA groups,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
Europa
Absolutely.
League, sorry. So I still see Chelsea going through as winners, and behind them I see, personally, I see Schalke.
But there seems to be some concern at the moment over Costa's fitness at the moment, isn't there?
I mean, he's got quite a few goals in Premier League already, so I wouldn't
his
argue against
fitness.
that. He's got quite a few goals. Doesn't matter.
Well,
if he's
I
unfit
just
scoring goals, but
Yeah,
he's
well,
fit.
what I was
That's
trying to
actually
say
a
is
good point.
if he breaks his leg next week, it's fine. He's already scored a few goals.
It's fine. Yeah, they
Well,
got their
being-
money worth. They got their money worth. It's fine. They got. They paid
Being a
30
City
million,
fan,
something like that.
I'd actually pay to see that, to be fair.
What, break his leg?
Come on, guys.
Only joking. Costa, we love you. You're one of the best signings.
If you want to come on the show, please do.
But don't beat me up, please.
No, please come on the show.
And please beat him up. I'll join you, Costa, bro. I'll join you. Honestly, I'll join you.
Whoever beating up, can we just get him on the show?
Yeah, but, we should put MJ in goal and Costa shoot shots at MJ.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. How
Yeah.
about you going goal? You're the professional goalkeeper.
I'm not
That's why he's not want to go in the goal.
I don't know. My hands will get burnt. Let's move on to MJ's
Groupie.
beloved team that he started
I
supporting when
think
the
it's time
Sheikhs
for a
took
break
over.
now. I think it's
No,
time for
no,
a break,
no,
isn't
no,
it?
no, no,
No,
no.
we're
Oh,
gonna finish
no.
this one.
Who were they playing? They were playing a German team.
I think they're playing the German Giants. I refer to them as Bayern
Yes.
Munich. I think.
Yes.
Yes.
They
and
do like to think of themselves as the English Giants, don't they?
They do, but I think that the English flops. To be honest.
Yes.
Well, look, let's be fair, okay? Fine, we didn't win, yeah, but we put up a decent enough performance.
Not
we
at all.
didn't win. So do you know what? That's like. Do you know what? We came second in the league. We didn't win it.
But we came second.
Yes.
We got.
that's still
the other team got the trophy, got the pride,
We got
got their
recognition.
name on the cup, but we came second.
Okay, try telling that to the Liverpool fans, okay? That did come second, yeah? To Liverpool.
Let's not take Liverpool. Now, Liverpool had a very good season last year. Let's be honest. Now, they had a very good season. They were unlucky to win. I mean, Gerald.
Frank,
So
they've had a few on and off seasons for the last few. To come second, that's
Okay,
quite good for
okay.
them.
quite
It
good.
could have been worse, yeah? We could have been beaten 2-0 like Arsenal, yeah? At least we got beaten, yeah, by Bayern Munich, the champions, man. They're a tough team to beat, yeah? They played really well.
so what? Dortmund easy.
Right. So
well, Dortmund are a lot easier than Bayern Munich.
I beg you,
mean,
Arsene Wenger,
losing
please come
2-0.
sort this
We
guy
still,
out.
we still
Right,
at
hold
least
on,
lost by
hold on,
1-0.
hold on. So the rest of the teams in the group: Roma,
And
okay,
Maribor.
and CSK Moscow.
We've just been... Anyway, I really think
come
it's
on.
time for a break.
Talk about
Guys.
group of death. I mean, all right. So my money's on Bayern.
Yeah.
Roma and Bayern
Roma.
for me.
I think Roma.
No, I think we'll beat Roma. Do you know what the biggest problem was with us here? I'll be very honest with you. Yaya Toure, I was so disappointed with his performance. He was like a shadow of himself. No, I'm not joking, because really, he makes sick.
That's another player. That's another player we should really get on. You know that.
I mean, apparently Sheikh was close friend.
We'll try.
We'll try. Then again, you can't blame Yaya Toure for your loss. I mean, for Arsenal, I'm blaming the whole team because the whole team didn't turn up. I mean, we fielded what, 2 players, Szczęsny and Wilshere. The rest just didn't play at all.
Sure. Look, a loss is a loss. Fine, we lost. You know, hands up, done. No, moving on to the next game.
We'll remember that.
He's going to come back and bite me in the bum, isn't
That's
he?
the English team's done.
That's the English team's done.
Excellent. So I think with that, it's time that we go for a quick break. Guys, stay with us. When we come back, we have a very, very special guest with us. Somebody that you're going to want to meet, somebody that you're going to want to see, okay, and hear about as well. Join us after the break.